right, good morning, Tam's fam. So now that you have taken my advice and decided to start a business of your own, I wanted to go into some affirmations about your business. So certainly positive affirmations can be a powerful tool, okay, for business owners and entrepreneurs and just really anybody, okay? It's a way to boost your confidence. It's also a way to maintain a positive mindset about everything that's going on in your life, not just your business, but your whole life, right? So I just wanted to share a couple of affirmations that I think is important as you are experiencing certain challenges in your business, because honey, there will be definitely challenges, okay? It would definitely be challenges. So I just wanted to share a couple affirmations that I use on a daily basis, but specifically about my business. So I am in control of my time and my priorities, balancing work and personal life harmoniously. So I'm gonna say that one more time. I am in control of my time and priorities, balancing work and personal life harmoniously. All right, so that can be a bit of a stretch there, because there's really not a lot of balance per se, but you really need to try to have balance. You really need to try to put the time and prioritize not just your life, but also your business, how much time you invest, how many things that you try to work on to succeed or make your business successful, things that you plan to work on to generate revenue, you know, all of that, you know. So it's definitely, it's not always an equal balance, but you do have to have some sort of balance, and you have to have some harmony between all of it, okay? Another one is I have a clear vision for my business, and I am taking purposeful steps to achieve my goals. So let me say that again. I have a clear vision for my business, and I am taking purposeful steps to achieve my goals. All right, so in my last video, I talked about understanding why you should become a business owner or why you should become an entrepreneur. So it's important to always know why, okay? But in that why, you need to understand the vision of your business, why you are putting together this particular experience, okay? Why does your business, or what does your business do that's different from another business? Okay, I'm in the travel industry, so there's 97,000 agents, probably more, that are out there trying to be different in this industry and how we market and how we advertise our business. So, you know, you really have to understand and be very clear about what it is that you're trying to do and how purposeful it is to have steps to succeed, to move forward. Will you experience challenges? Absolutely. I experience them every day. But you also want to understand that with success, there comes challenges. And you have to have a plan, a goal, period, right? Another one. I provide value to my customers, and they appreciate the products and services I offer. Let me say that again. I provide value to my customers, and they appreciate the products and services that I offer. So let me explain a little bit about why I am loving that affirmation, because there can be some customers who are extremely difficult. Everybody has them. I don't care what industry you working in. I don't care what you doing. You always have some of those difficult customers. However, it always makes your heart full when you see that after going through this whole journey, it could be a very complex one, you know, that you see that at the end, they're happy. They love what you were able to offer them. They're so excited. They're like, oh my goodness, I appreciate, you know, your patience. I know I was being difficult, yada, yada, yada. But then you realize that, okay, it was all worth it. Kind of, sort of, sometimes, right? But what I really love is that the customers love it. They speak on it. It's a word of mouth advertising. And because of that, I now have loyal customers. I now have people who come to me no matter what, even if they're just only booking a flight, or they're only just booking a cabin, or they're only just booking a hotel or whatever. If they're not interested in actually being a travel agent, they still come to me. And I love that, because they actually value and appreciate the services that I do offer. So also, there's another one too. I am open to learning and adapting, staying ahead of the curve of my industry. I think that is so important. And it's just not just important to just your life, or I'm sorry, just your business, but also your life. You have to be open to learn and adapt to everything that's going on, especially with the pandemic, okay? People almost lost their minds until they realized that, okay, wait a minute, hold on. I can now be still and try to figure out how I can create a business on my own, because maybe they didn't have a job at the time. Maybe they got laid off or got fired, you know, because of the way of the world at that time, right? So you have to be open to learn new things. And honestly, in August of 2020, that's when I became a travel agent, because it was the dead smack middle of freaking the pandemic. And I realized that this was something that, it's like, okay, maybe I should just do something a little bit different. It gave me time to understand the industry. It gave me time to learn about specific things about what I wanted to do with my travel agency, how I wanted to expand it, how I wanted to create a brand of my own outside of the host agency that I was a part of. So, you know, just being able to be open and learn a lot more things about your industry, or just life in general, okay? You don't want to just be sitting in the box by yourself, because everybody else is learning and creating and innovating and all of that. You don't want to just be sitting over here, you know, by yourself. You don't want to do that. You want to be open. You want to be learning more. You want to be doing more. And so with that being said, this is what I'm here for. I am teaching you all of the things that I've learned, you know, whether it was good, bad, or indifferent, right? But I wanted to share my experience with you, so that you can understand that it's okay to be open and learn new things, right? Okay. This is an important one. I surround myself with a supportive and motivated team, and we achieve great things together. I surround myself with a supportive and motivated team, and we achieve great things together. I'm gonna elaborate a little bit more on that. So I am a supportive and I have a supportive and motivated team. Not just a team, but I also have a supportive and motivated husband. So he supports me. He kicks me in the butt when I'm like sitting around not doing nothing. He's like, let's get it together, right? So I really love that. And I just had my first advisory board meeting. I think I said this a little bit in my last video, but I just had my first advisory board meeting, and I felt bossy. I felt accomplished. I felt like I was actually doing something that I was supposed to be doing. Okay, now, granted, the board meeting only consisted of my mama and my 2 kids and my husband spiritually. Okay, he wasn't there. He was at a football game. So he got a pass that time. But honestly, it really made me feel, it empowered me. It enlightened me. It gave me a lot of the positivity that I needed to feel like, okay, you know, here's a team of people that are dependent on me. They dependent on me anyway, but just they're dependent on me to bring value to this table. And I feel like I really did that. And having the support and the motivation from those people at that time, it's a feeling that I can't even explain, okay? It is a feeling that I can't explain, and I love it, and I love it. But we're going to achieve great things together, okay? We are going to achieve great things together. Everybody has their role in the business, everybody. My mama is my business manager / operations manager. My daughter is going to be my social media manager. And as she is figuring out her way in life and trying to understand what college major that she's trying to get into, this is going to just help her understand the business background of what all it takes, right? Give her a leadership role, make her accountable. Because, you know, don't get me wrong. Yeah, her being in school keeps her accountable. She's required to do homework, et cetera, et cetera. But now she is going to be providing some substance, and I want her to be able to have that great outcome and that great experience through that. So we're also supporting and motivating her as well while she tries to figure out what she wants to do in her own business. Okay. And then my other daughter, she also has a role. She is like my administrative assistant, doing some smaller tasks, but you know, everybody's happy. Everybody has their role. Everybody knows exactly what's required, and they're all willing to achieve the goals that have been set for them. So definitely have a supportive team. It will definitely make everything a lot easier. And then lastly, every setback is a setup for a comeback. I'm going to say that one more again. Every setback is a setup for a comeback. Now, I don't know how many times I have attempted to start a business and then it goes left. So this is my maybe my third business that I've actually started. But this is actually my first business I started from the ground up. So, you know, I've started a couple businesses, but those were pretty much being mentored and guided up under other people. But this is mine. This is my baby. I have started this. So it gives me a lot of encouragement where it's like, okay, I'm self-made. I'm doing this by myself. You know, I started this. I vision, you know, I'm the visionary behind this. But honey, there are challenges. There are struggles. There are days when I'm just like, this ain't gonna work. Or I don't have the clientele, or I didn't book a trip this month, you know, or I don't have a customer for this month, or I followed through with several leads who wanted to be travel agents, but nobody signed up, you know. So there are days when it's like, but kind of going back to that whole supportive team, they get me right in line. Hey, well, if nobody's signing up right now, work on other things. Let's go get grants. Let's go get funding. Let's go do this. Let's go do that. Let's work on that project. You know, let's figure out what we got to do next. You know, so I'm not like sitting in the, you know, in the woes of unsuccess, right? So again, every setback is a setup for a comeback. So every time I feel like I'm getting deep down in the dirt, things and my people and my team bring me right back to saying, nope, get yourself together. Let's make it a comeback. Okay. All right. So again, those were just some positive affirmations that I wanted to share with you deciding to become a business person. So I want to applaud you for making that step and taking my recommendation. And I will see you in the next video. So if you do like this video, please like and even comment if you like to. And definitely subscribe, because there are going to be more videos like this in the near future. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.